Good afternoon. After a couple of weeks of there being no car boots that I normally go to Clifton and Whitchurch. The last few weeks, both of those have been cancelled due to the weather, but this week they were both on, which was nice. I didn't really pick up a huge amount, and a lot of what I picked up, I'm gonna be honest, I kind of want to keep, as is usual for me, because like I always say, I tend to pick up stuff that I like, and that generally is with the problem that then I don't want to sell it, which is probably not a good thought, but that's kind of what seems to happen. So I'll start off with the bits that I think I'm going to try and sell, and I'll show you the bits that I am sorely tempted to keep. So I'll put that over there. So the first thing I bought today, I've never heard of this. It's MB Headache. I've always known this style of game was frustration, and I believe MB does frustration. So I looked it up while I was there. I saw it, I've never heard it. I just thought that's a copy of frustration, but it's done by MB, which seemed a bit weird to me. But I looked it up, and apparently it goes for about £10 on eBay at the moment, so I thought I'd give it a go. So I did, I gave it a go. This I've had before, though I've had a different version of it. It's Junior Pictionary, and both times that I've had it, they've sold reasonably quickly. The box is in a bit iffy condition, I have to be honest, the edges are a bit meh, and it's a bit scratched up. And inside it's got all the cards, I think, but it's got a different pen and a different pencil. But it has the instructions, so it has everything you need to be able to play it. Just maybe not the original things, apart from I think the cards and the timer are probably the only original things in this box. So it won't be going for very much if it sells at all. They were £1 each, so I bought them together for £2. This, I can't decide if it was a fail or not. Probably overpaid for it. I picked it up yesterday, and it's Monopoly City, and I picked it up more because it looked interesting. It has 80 3D buildings inside, play a new way, and requires 2 AA batteries. I've never known a Monopoly that requires batteries before, so that's interesting. But it's basically a 3D version of Monopoly. For some reason it requires 2 AA batteries, but it has these really cool buildings in it as well, so it's kind of, you build up the city, I guess? Maybe? I don't really know. But it looked interesting, I thought, I'll have a look at it and see what it's like. It did cost £5. A lot of listings for it have sold on eBay, but they've sold for about £5. There's a few odd ones out which spike at 20. So I'm not sure if that may have been a complete fail, but a fail to learn about what Monopoly City is, and then never to pick it up again, maybe. But that was that one. Those speak English. That's everything that I bought board game wise. Yes. So before I get on to the two things that I'm pretty sure I'm not going to sell, this last one was I picked up today. This is quite an odd one. I picked up, you may remember a week or so ago, I picked up the Lumi body clock. I picked that one up for £2 from my local clearance shop. And it sold for, I think, for £29.99 it sold for. And then I saw this at Clifton today. It's a slightly different version to the other one. This one is the Illumi. One second. I do remember what I did look it up just now, and I completely forgot what it was. This one was the Lumi Body Clock Elite 300. Brand new. It goes ridiculously expensive. Second hand, it goes for, I think, safe to say about the same as the other one, about £30. It's hovering around £30 to £34. There's one odd one out which is going for about, I think it was 65 I saw, maybe it was 85. No, 85. But that was pretty much in unused condition. They had the accessories, the box, everything. This doesn't have the cable. It does have the bulb, or it did have the bulb. I put it down somewhere and I can't find it. There it is. It does have the bulb, all neatly wrapped up as well. You didn't see that. Bubble wrap bulb. It seems like I've got a radio on as well. So that was a nice find. It did start off, I'm pretty sure, I went round that copy about 3 times. The first time I went round, I'm sure they had it priced at £10. And I was like, well, I know I've sold them for 30, that's a potential maybe, I wasn't sure. Second time I went round, because it's got a little price on it. Second time I went round, see, there it is. There's the price. Nope, you still can't see it. There it is. The second time around, it had a price of £8 on it, and that's when I noticed it didn't have the power cable. It didn't have a power cable with it, so I was like, oh dear, not sure if I want to try that. But I was still I kind of made my mind at them, if it's still there on the third time round, at that point I hadn't bought anything, I thought if it's still there on the third time round, I've definitely got enough for it so I can buy it. I just went to pick it up and then suddenly, come on, hang on, it's gone down in price again. It's now £5, so I paid £5 for that one. I think if it works, big if it works, I'll probably shoot for about 30 and see what happens. I think it's fairly safe. It seems to be selling quite well at around the £30 to £35 mark. Seems to be where it's sitting. Yeah, even bids and buy it nows are all hovering around the £35 mark, so I think that's where it's going to go. But that, I was going to say that was it. I almost forgot to show you things that I really don't want to sell. And whenever I say that, you're probably almost certain now I'm going to talk about Disney, and you'll be right. I'm going to hope it's two of these, but it's these kind of framed Disney glistening pictures. I can't think what other it's called. This one's featuring the Goofy gang, Mickey, Daisy, Donald, Mickey. And it's shiny. It's shiny things. They attract my attention. And in the similar vein, you've got this Mickey. I do wonder if that's supposed to be Dumbo, but the ears don't look big enough, so I don't think it is. But you've got Goofy and Mickey in that one. I don't want to sell them, to be honest, but I have nowhere to put them. Looks like these were in 1996 by the looks of it. I think everyone's 96 as well. But I have nowhere to put them, so I'm kind of like, yeah, I want to keep them, but I have nowhere for them to go. So that's a bit of a quandary. So I'm not sure if I will sell them, but you'll see. If suddenly they appear in a sales video, then it means I'd wait to put it and list them. To be honest though, I probably won't. So that really was all there is to this video. A very short haul covering yesterday and today's car boot sales. Whitchurch, I believe, is on all year round, except when the weather is bad, because it can go on the grass area, or like you saw yesterday in the hardcore area. So there may be very few of these hauls going forward now, as it just depends what I can pick up as you move forward. But yeah, that's it for now. So thank you so much for watching. If you liked this video and would like to see more for whatever reason, just laughing at the stuff that I pick up and thinking, what's an idiot, then please like, subscribe, and maybe I will see you tomorrow. Thanks for watching, guys. Bye!